Hey kids, we are in an extreme cold weather warning out there. Currently the temp is minus 12. Real feel is minus 30. Today's a perfect day to talk about what we're going to be talking about today. Our good friends over at Etenwolf sent us a tire inflator. It is their Zephyr S5. And we're going to be talking about that right now. Before we started, they sent me a lovely hat and a t-shirt. Check it out. And let's not forget about stickers. They sent us. Let's go over here. Now, we need to put Etenwolf right here. Okay. Take the Etenwolf sticker off. Yep, I'm gonna put that over there. And we'll put her right like that. Cabinet of Fate. Alright, so what we're gonna do is I already took it out of the box and I got it charged up. Been very cold in here, so I wanted to make sure that it was charged up and ready to go. Super easy. It's just got a USB-C both ends. Oh, hey, and it does have a rack. So in the box, you get, of course, the inflator, an air chuck, user manual, high pressure, tapered for inflate the ball, Schrader valve adapter, 30 watt PD charger, and USB-C to USB-C cable. Of course, it could be down in the tank. All right, come on, let's talk about it. Hey, user manual. Man, that's thick. Nice thick book. Now, look, you always want to make sure you're going to operate things safely. It's in multiple languages. It's got a calibration certificate. Date of calibration was October 7th of 2024. And it's within, let's see, applied pressure was 40 PSI, it was 39.4, and 120 PSI is 119.5. So very, very accurate. According to that right there. And it's going to tell you how to turn it on, how you check pressure, because you can check pressure with it too. And you can charge your phone and things with it. Right there, USB-C, USB-A, big one. Anyway, when it charged, it had indicator right here, and it's got a light. Pay attention. Oh, let's turn it on first. So, power button, little light. One, brighter, flashy. And then off. So that's pretty cool. It does have some presets for the mode over here. Nice big display. You can see that. And manual up and down for pressure right here and here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take you over to my snowblower. And we're going to test it out right now. There we go. All right. So the snowblower, we've been using it quite a bit because it's been winter time. And there it is right there. I'm going to go cadet. Now I know my snowblower tires have a PSI of 30, which around here is that motorcycle. I screw that in. Very super easy to do. And it's got a nice long hose. It's a little bit chilly over here. Yeah. Looks like this is a little bit low. No. So let's put this in there. Oof, 1.5. So let's And then you just press the power button. We're already up to 10. 15. 20. 'Slows down as it gets close. 28. 'It brings you up nice and easy to it. It should stop on its own. It's also not super loud. Stops on its own. Don't throw your stuff on the floor. Now, let's bring you over there and just see where we're at. Yep, let's just run into stuff. That's what we do here. There's our snowblower again. We're going to do this on Clyde as well. Testing right now. This one's at 2.3, and then we press the power button. 29. 30. Pretty cool. Now we're gonna put this one to the test. We're gonna check out where the big tire. Now this is quite a substantially larger tire. This is a 275/60 15. So this is a wide, tall tire. Now we know that this needs to be at 35, so we're gonna set it to 35, which has a preset for a car. We talked about that. Now let's see where we're at. We are at 27. So let's let some air out. Yeah, you can there's a valve on here to let air out. I'm going to take it down to 20 pounds. So I need to put 15 pounds in it then. All right, it's at 21, so we have 14 pounds to put in this. You can see the sidewalls bulging if you can. And then, here we go. $24. You can feel the tire coming up. Now this is a much bigger tire, so we're really getting a good indication of how it handles a larger tire, like on a truck. At 27. 30. Going good. This is a big tire. Down. There it is, 35. Check out that front tire. The same thing. Undo this one. Put that in there. Now this is a 33.6. Let's bring it down a notch, or 17. Now this is a much smaller tire. This is a 205. 65/15. We're going to bring it down to 25, so we'll get 10 pounds in there. And I'm going to hold this up so you can see the dial the whole time. Man, that air coming out of there is cold. Oh, you know what? We're going to take it down a ways further. All right, we're at 22, so we need 13 pounds. Ready? Press right here. Ends at 32 or 35.0. Look at that. That's fantastic. Okay, so the tire sizes we blew up today. The front tire on the coupe, on our Model A coupe, was a 25/9. The rear tire, big, 29/11. And then the snowblower was 16/5. So we really, showed some variety today. Now, let's go over some of the super awesome features. Number one, look at that big display. You can make it brighter. No, you can't. You can flash people with lights. Silly. Come on. You can change the mode, the presets, right there. So you got car at 35, and then you got truck at 35. You got like a ball at 8.5, bicycle at 22, and motorcycle at 30. That's pretty cool. You can increase by pressing the plus right there, and minus right there. All those things I told you, all those accessories are stored right back here, and then this wraps up nice and neat right there. And there's a nice clip that actually holds it into place. And that is the Etenwolf S5. We will be having links to it on the thing. Yeah, they're coming out with merch too. Check it out. This, I do believe, is one fantastic air inflator. It was very quick. It was fairly quiet. You can hear me talking without a problem. This right here, the S5, on-spate and speech up approved. Now make sure you guys go check out our friends at Etenwolf, because not only do they have these, of course, remember we tried out their air inflators, right? Or their pressure gauges. And we got the one that was, we've actually already got it in the Foreman's red line. It's for checking that pressure. Even though the car has a pressure on the display, you know. And then the other one, of course, we got stored in the toolbox. So that was pretty awesome. So anyway, kids, I hope you enjoyed this video. Now it does have a, you can, of course, like I said, use it for a power bank. We got a couple of different chargers. It does pump up to 160 PSI, and it has a 100% duty cycle. Has 5 presets and an auto stop. Can't beat it with a stick, I'm telling you. So what we're going to do is, of course, we'll have the price and stuff right here or down there. But S5, this is a pretty fantastic machine. Check them out, Etenwolf. Keep on wrenching, kids.